This is Wuben C3 and this is an 18650 tactical style flashlight. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we get. Hello everyone, welcome to EDC Glue and Gears. I hope you guys are doing well. So today we have Wuben C3, which has 1200 lumens of max brightness, a USB-C charging port, and you get a LED indicator which will indicate the battery level. So it comes with awesome P9 LED, and yeah, we can see all the details here. It can push maximum up to 1200 lumens. Then it will step down after a minute to 500 lumens, and then it will run for 2.5 minutes. Mid will run for 400 lumens for 3.5 hours. Then we have low 80 lumens for 20 hours, eco for 5 lumens, and it will run for 143 hours. Then we have strobe and SOS. This is IP68 water and dust resistant, and it can take up to 1.5 meter of fall. So it is built with aerospace aluminum, I think 6061, and it's built like a tank. So if you want to start your EDC journey and want a tactical style flashlight, you can definitely look into it. So let's quickly unbox this and see what we get. So the packaging is pretty straightforward, and after coming from all these Wubens, this is very economical or eco-friendly. So normally Wuben has a really nice way of packaging, and it feels like a present or a gift. So this feels like, okay, they didn't want the burden of the packaging to come down to the user, so they have kept it minimal, which I really like. So let's get all the things out of the box. Okay, so first what we see is 2 spare O-rings, and they're of good quality. I really like Wuben including these kind of package where it's mentioned and not some random cheap plastic. So this is a good touch. So then we have a Wuben branded, I think this is a Wuben branded USB-A to USB-C charging cable. This probably supports up to 2 amp. Then we get a Wuben branded lanyard, which has an adjustable spacer, so you can put your arm through it and then lock it so that it doesn't fall off, and you don't have to hold on to it. So yeah, and then we have the user manual. So I highly recommend, please go through the user manual at least once so that you have the understanding of the entire operation. Let's keep this aside. And then we have the flashlight. Okay, this feels good. This feels really good. So let's take a closer look. Here we have it. As a really, oh, this clip is strong, really strong, and it's not going to break easily. You can see it takes a lot of pressure to pull it off, so it's not going to break. The best part is it's not around the body, just it's clamping, so you can actually yank it and remove it. So here's the battery level indicator, and probably while charging it will shine red, and then when it's full it's green. Then we have the TI lens, under which we have the awesome P9 LED. So this is my first awesome P9 LED. I don't have a P9 LED. So the one which I have is awesome CSLP NM1 in this Wuben T4, and it's a really good tactical style flashlight. And you can buy this ring separately, and it comes with this window breaker, so you can use it or use without this ring. So this gives you a really good grip. So yeah, so this comes with Ostron, that is CSLP NM1 emitter, but this comes with P9. So that's my first. And then you have the charging port with the rubber flap, and I'm really happy that they have given so much of space, because I have few charging cables which has a larger head, and those doesn't fit in these. Let me grab any of it. So these charging port doesn't allow it to go in, because these two body is so close to it, so I can't literally charge with those cable. I have to have a smaller head cable, but this looks like I can easily use my high quality charging cable because it allows so much of space. And the flap quality is good, so I didn't have to do much and it got in place. So you have the serial number and the model number, and then I really like this. It looks aggressive, but it is not. It feels very smooth. And then we have the clip, and then the tail switch. We just have to check if it's a forward switch or a reverse switch. So let's get this off. So let's get the battery insulator. So let's see what battery we have. So this is an 18650 Wuben branded cell. This is 26 milliamp hour, 9.6862 watt hour. So let me see the batteries what we get in X4. Is it the same? Okay, no, there are two different models. So this is ABE 2600C and this is ABE 3400. So what is the capacity? So this is also 18650 but 3350 milliamp hour, but this is 2600 milliamp hour, I believe. Oh yeah, it's 2600 milliamp hour. So these are the new gen batteries from Wuben with slightly higher capacity. So let me put it back. Oops, sorry. And we do have a spring down there. Let me see if I can show you that. So you can see there's a spring down there. And it looks like a good quality spring. So yeah, it's going to give you a good impact resistance. On the other hand, this is the tail section. It also has a very fat spring, which is good. The machining is good. The threads are really good. All right, so it has 4 level: eco, low, medium, and high. So let's see if it is a forward or a reverse switch. So this is a reverse switch. So unless and until you press completely, it doesn't turn on. So it's on now. So this is eco, low, medium, and high. So it has a really nice beam profile. It has a larger hotspot. I won't say hotspot, it's a larger spill, and then you have a hotspot here. Let me grab a white paper. And it is blowing all the exposure away. Okay, I hope you can see it now. So yeah, so here we have the hotspot, and there is a very nice and smooth spill. And I think this is going to be slightly throwy also. So let's switch it off, get the exposure back. Okay, so we have a TI lens, so I think this is going to be throwy, and this can produce up to 1200 lumens of max brightness in the highest mode. So let's quickly go outside and see how this performs. Today we have our fantastic flashlight from Wuben, and it is Wuben C3. So if you are getting into EDC and you want to start your journey with a tactical flashlight, I think this is a perfect example of what you should get. So this is a Wuben C3. It comes with a TI lens, and it has a Osram P9 emitter, and it comes with a tail switch. So this is a forward switch. Sorry, this is a reverse switch, and you get your charging port, which is USB-C. So let's see how this thing performs. So full click, power's on. This is at the lowest brightness. This is level 2. And you can easily use this for any general purpose work. This is level 3. I think this is pretty bright for everyday use. And you can see, because of the TI lens, it has a really nice hotspot along with a decent amount of spill. And you can see we can easily reach the pole. And this is not even the brightest, I mean the highest level. And this is your level, or the highest level. And you can see this has a really good throw for the size. So let's quickly take a look. You can see the first line of tree, and the third line, and then you can see the pole. And this is pretty throwy that I'm able to almost tint the entire park or the end of the park. And as it's using Osram P9, it is going to be very efficient and it's not going to get hot easily. So let me quickly take a walk and show you around. So this is the lowest brightness, which is barely you can see. This is kind of a moonlight and not very useful when you're walking around or you need anything. You can use this for reading document up close. So this is level 2. This is also usable only for up close walk. This is level 3, and that's where when you start to see a lot of things. And then you have the level 4, which is pretty good for an entry-level tactical style flashlight. Just trying to make sure that we are on the highest brightness. Now it is slightly stepping down. So for entry-level tactical flashlight, this is really good. And if you want, you can double click quickly for a strobe, you can see, and this is a variable strobe. So in case of any emergency, you can dazzle the intruder. So let's quickly see level 1, and it's barely visible, which is kind of a moonlight. Level 2, level 3, and this is level 4. And surprisingly, I'm pushing it on level 4, which is the highest brightness, and it's not getting really hot. It's slightly more than warm, but it's not uncomfortable yet. All right, so here we have Wuben C3. Let's head back inside. Okay, so you saw the beam shot and it was performing really well. I was wrong about the TI lens and I thought it's going to generate a very pointy and throwy beam profile, but this TI lens is based for a good hotspot with a softer spill. So it performed really well. I did not expect this from this particular TI lens. So this Osram P9 is a very efficient emitter and it was running pretty cool even after using it for a very long time in the highest brightness. So that's really good. Plus, if you are starting your EDC journey, I think this is a very good flashlight to start with, because you can use this as a tactical flashlight or a day-to-day regular flashlight and you can carry it in your pocket or your EDC pouch. So it does have the SOS and strobe mode. So let me quickly show you. And it also has the memory. So if this is low, medium, high, so I'll put it back to low and switch it off. If I switch it back on, it is in low. So it does have memory. And to access your strobe, just press twice and you will access strobe. And this is also a variable strobe, and it's not a fixed frequency, which is really great. So to exit, just click once. It will go back to your last known memory, and triple press for SOS. 1 2 3 1 sorry 1 2 3. Okay, it was there and I missed it. 1 2 3. So yeah, this is SOS now. So this can be used for self-defense in case of any jammy situation. So yeah, now you can say that this is a pretty old flashlight. Why am I even reviewing it now? But I think this is pretty relevant in 2026 also, because of the price, quality, and if you are starting your EDC journey, I think this fits your EDC pouch or everyday carry really well. So if you want to start your journey now, I think this is a very good start. This is a very good flashlight to start with. All right, so let me know what you think about this flashlight. Let me know what your thought about the entire video. If you have any suggestion, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to share this video with your friends and family, please go ahead and do that so that we can grow together. All right, so thank you so much for watching. You have a great day and see you in the next one.